What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're ranking all the teams. Yankees, I'm gonna have to go with amazing. They've been great this year, and yeah, they've been just defeating everyone. Next game, Blue Jays, I'm gonna say they're good. I'm not gonna say they're excellent, but I'm gonna say they're definitely gonna be a great team this year and have a potential for the playoffs. Next team, the Rays, I think they're good too. They're not amazing like the Yankees, but they're not like decent or anything. Next team, the Red Sox. I'm gonna have to put them in decent. They started terrible and then they've been playing excellent. All since they got swept by the White Sox, they've been playing excellent. And they blew us out. And they scored 16 runs on us twice. Next the Orioles. I have to say they're terrible. They're always terrible. The Orioles are just trash, like they always are. Next team, my favorite team, the White Sox. I'm going to have to put them in decent too. We're currently 23-24, and it's disturbing because we gotta do better than just 23-24. We need to make the playoffs. We need to get a good head start, and then eventually. And then when TA gets back, advance even more and just win. Next game we got the Tigers. I'm gonna have to put them in bad. I don't think they're really that good of a team. I think they've just been struggling lately. Next team, the Guardians. I'm in decent too. Sorry, it might take a little while to get over there, but yeah, they've just been winning on and off games. Next game, the Royals. I'm gonna have to put them in bad. They're just the worst team in the AL Central, and they just are not good, and they're on a very good rebuild, but they're not good. Next team, the Twins. I'm gonna say they're doing good. I'm not gonna say they're doing excellent. I mean, they're on top of the AL Central, and they're doing good in that, but I don't really think that they'll win the whole thing. Next team is the Oakland Athletics. I'm gonna have to say that they're bad. They've just been struggling to win games. They're about to get swept by the Astros, and yeah, next up that brings us the Astros. I think the Astros are actually good this year. I mean, they have one of the most hated players in baseball on their team because he cheated, but I definitely think they're not terrible. Next up we got the Angels. I'm gonna say that they're good. I mean, like when they play the Yankees, they get beaten, but every other opponent they're good against, and they dominate, and yeah. Next team we got the Texas Rangers. I'm gonna say they're bad. I might go see the team play in person versus the White Sox, but they're just bad. I really don't think they're that good. I really don't think they're that good. They just can't really win that much. And yeah, and next up we got the Seattle Mariners. I'm gonna put them in good. I think they've been on a good streak lately. In these games, it's been awesome to watch them. Next game we got the Marlins. I think this team is just terrible. They've been bouncing around at the bottom the whole season, and they're just not good at all. Just get better. Next team, we got the Braves. I want to put them in decent. I mean, they won the World Series last year, and they've just been bouncing around everywhere and just not winning at all. And yeah, that's a problem. Next game we got the Phillies. I'm gonna say that they're decent too. I mean, they gotta start winning games soon. They want to make it to the playoffs, and they haven't been to the playoffs in a little while. Just been bouncing around in the middle. Next team we got the Mets. Next team is the Mets. I think that they're a great team. This team just wins pretty much. And the two New York teams are at the top in my opinion because they're the best teams in their league, which is conference in most sports, but it's called a league in the MLB. Next up we got the Nationals. I'm going to say that they're a decent team. I mean, they kind of win and they kind of lose, and just games go kind of crazy for them. Next game we got the Reds. The Reds are just terrible. Reds just have been terrible this year. They just can't win, and it's too hard for them to win. Next game we got the Cubs. I'm going to say they're bad. I'm not going to say they're terrible because they did beat us one time, and they did beat the Brewers, and I hate the Cubs, but I'm not going to say they're terrible because they've got some good wins this year, but they're not that good. Cardinals are actually good, I think. I mean, Albert Pujols pitched one time versus the Giants. It was pretty funny watching it, but because they were up 15-2, and they ended up winning that game like 15-5, 15-6, or something like that. But that game was just crazy because they let Pujols pitch, and yeah, next team is the Milwaukee Brewers. I'm gonna say they're decent. They've kind of been bouncing around everywhere this season. They're at the top of the NL Central right now, but they're really not that good. Next team is the Pirates. I'm gonna say that they're bad. I'm not gonna say they're like terrible because they might sweep the Dodgers. That'd be insane if they did. Next game we got the Rockies. I'm gonna put them in average. I mean, the NL West is very good and they're the worst team, but they've fought off some games and won some great games. Next team is the Padres. I'm gonna say that they're good actually. They just know how to win games and they've just been doing excellent. Next team is the Giants. I'm gonna say they're good too. And yeah, pretty much. Next team is the Dodgers. They're good. They've just been winning games. It's been awesome to see how good this team is. And then the Diamondbacks are just bad. Yeah, so that's my final tier maker ranking list. And comment down below if you agree or you disagree. And yeah, see you in the next one. Peace out.